Living with choices you can't undo. There are moments in life when we begin to understand that some choices do not simply pass into the past. They don't go away, they stay with us. Not always loudly, not always painfully, but quietly, shaping the way we see ourselves and the way we imagine our future. When we are younger, decisions can feel temporary. We believe there will always be time to adjust, to change direction, and to begin again. Life feels wide and forgiving. But then, as the years move forward, some paths close without announcement. Opportunities that once seemed possible become distant and unrealistic. We may find ourselves living with circumstances that grew slowly from earlier choices. Careers we stayed in, relationships we committed to, places we left or we did not leave, and responsibilities that we accepted. At the time, these decisions may have felt sensible, even necessary. Often they were made with good intentions, limited options, or a desire to protect stability. Only later do we realize that certain doors will not easily reopen. This awareness can bring regret. Not always sharp regret, but a quiet, lingering question. What might life have looked like if things had unfolded differently? It's very natural to think this way. We as human beings are reflective. We imagine alternative lives. We revisit moments where the path could have turned. And sometimes, most often, we judge ourselves harshly for not knowing then what we know now. But life is really lived with perfect clarity. Most choices are made within uncertainty, pressure, and the emotional realities of the time. Understanding this does not erase the regret, though, but it can soften it. Living with choices that cannot be undone is part of becoming older. It is part of becoming more aware of time, of the consequences, and limitation. Yet, within this awareness, there's also a different kind of freedom. When we stop fighting the past, energy slowly returns to the present. We begin to ask quieter questions. How can I live meaningful now? What still matters? What small changes are still possible? Acceptance does not mean approval, it just means recognizing what is real. And sometimes peace grows not from changing the past, but from learning to live gently with a life that has already taken shape. The life we live now. This is all I wanted to reflect on today.